Hey guys, we'll be up and running in a few seconds. As always, got some last minute changes, last minute plans, and we are about to get up and running. But before we do that, let's talk about why we do this map, why we're doing this series, and everything like that. And that is the Mapper's Paradise Cancer Research Charity. So here we are. You can see up here on the screen. This is the charity that Mapper's Paradise will send all the proceeds to the from the downloads of the map. So please, when the map does get released, which should be very very soon, ask you to download the map and then give it a rating that you feel is fair. And what that will do is it will help out cancer research. Giants will pay a certain amount for every download, and the higher the map is rated, the better it will earn. And as a result, all those proceeds will go to charity, and that's the particular charity up on the screen that those particular proceeds will be going to. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump on into the map. Let's get the right thing here. There we go. All right. So we have been making a little bit of plans today, and I think what we're going to do is we are going to do some logging today. And in order to do that, I'm going to pick up this trailer. Auto load. Oh yeah, we'll just go ahead and get the auto load function. We're not going to try, hopefully we're not going to use it, but we'll just go ahead and get that. So where is our tractor? Hey Frank, how are you doing? Let's see, we got a tractor here, but that one doesn't have the front arms on it. There's another tractor down here. Head and get this one. See, it's already got the weight. That's good. Let's pick that up. So one of the big delays was I had found over at the more realistic databank the AR pack that we have downloaded from GTX mods. Supposedly there was a more realistic conversion there for that. So I downloaded that, and I had to do a little bit of zip file manipulation, say, to get that in, and that took a little bit of time. And then I realized that I probably wanted a small and cheap harvester, so then I had to put in the Massey pack. Now it looks like the MR stuff didn't take for the AR thing because none of these say MR on them, which is a little odd. I did put the MR XML on. Supposedly made these more realistic, but I guess I'll have to look into that in a little bit. Leave the flatbed here. I want to go up and get the, we've got front loader forks up there. I've got also a tree saw up there, and the log trailer up here at the store. We're going to try to earn ourselves a little bit of money before we have to get into harvest season, which should be probably within the next game day or two. This is definitely coming out on console, Frank. In fact, it's been uploaded at least once. I know the Giants kicked it back for some, I guess, silly reasons. At least they sound silly to me. So that's been taken care of, and it should have been re-uploaded at this point. So hopefully we'll see it this week. That would be really awesome if we can see it come out this week. But no one really knows other than Giants when that's going to actually happen. You know what? I was going to pick up some eggs, and we were going to sell eggs while we were up here, but I went and forgot. It was late getting started because I was trying to get the AR pack MR'd, but that didn't seem to hold, so I don't know. You? So I've got my handy dandy Stoll Duo log forks here. I've got the green log trailer, or not the log trailer, but the tree saw. I like to use those things, and it's can't tight fit here, tight squeeze. Oh, look at that. That's like we're a pro or something, I guess. Go. Back this up here. And let's unhook. And let's up to our log forks. Wrong. Got her. Let's lift that up. Oh, we got to turn around for the others. It's got to be annoying. I'll tell you, the two little the little Massies that came out the other day in the mod hub would probably be excellent for this map with some little equipment given the size of fields and everything. Alright. Got ourselves all kinds of implements on this tractor now. Oh. Alright, let's see if we can't find ourselves a forestry area. Turn on our beacons. I'll get grief if I don't turn the beacons on. Let's throw that down just a little bit. Alright. Let's see. Where are we going to go? Forestry. Let's go look down by the sawmill. So guys, once again, I'm having some internet issues. I think my kids are watching some videos upstairs and they must be streaming super high def or something ridiculous like that. Hopefully it'll settle out soon as they get to bed. Let's see if we can't find a place to cut some logs. I know the sawmill's right up here, so I figure there should be some area up here to cut trees. So let's hope. It looks like on the PDA there might be some... there we go, up here. There's a sawmill that we're going to be going to. Oh my goodness. It is a heck of an incline. All right, there we go. Leave our trailer here. Unhook our tree saw. That. Hook our forks and our arms. And we'll get back over here to the tree saw. How many of you all have used this thing? Let's go here and turn you off. This thing, I have to say, is one humdinger of an implement, in my opinion. You know, I should have got the, I should have downloaded and installed the Winch. Darn it, I didn't think about that. Might need to back out and get the winch real quick. It's 3. Or yeah, with MR it takes a little bit longer to cut the tree. Usually I'm used to this thing cutting the tree in about 3 or 4 seconds. It is still pretty darn quick. Cut a couple more down and then we will turn those things off. What's the question about Massey Ferguson, Frank? Hey GTX, how are you doing? Oh, I don't have a chainsaw. Let's pick. Even the chainsaw sounds different with MR. It's pretty cool. You can hear it kind of bogging down. Hey Duck, how you doing? Get a little bit of a view from there, not too much. Just trying to earn ourselves a little bit extra money before we get into harvest. Oh. Queue up. Here. Let's go cut the tips off of these. Oh, we missed one. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. A little confused. I tried to add an MR conversion to the AR pack, but didn't seem to take. I'll have to ask Mark about that. Right. So I completely blanked on needing to get the winch. So I'm going to back out of the game real quick, pick up the winch, and drop it in the mods folder, and I'll boot it right on back. While we wait, I'll just present you with a nice, pretty little splash page. So how's everybody doing today in chat? Hey, Rage. Here, winch. And we'll be right back in a few seconds. Thankfully, it doesn't take long for this map to load up. Right. Forestry. It's our winch. And we'll have to go back to the store and pick it up. Yeah, the Scorpion would be nice. It's a little, probably a little overkill for this particular map. And given my financial situation, the Scorpion is way out of my financial range. So we're going to do it the hard way. It's not too terrible bad, using the particular implements that I'm going to take advantage of. In fact, it'll be kind of like watching the manual logging video I did, only in live stream format. And there she is. And back up to the forestry area. That way we can We can drag all of our logs into a nice, hopefully a nice row, and cut them all up into nice size lengths. You know, another mod I forgot to activate was the measure mod, but I think we'll be okay. We will, we'll just kind of eyeball it. Let's just take a few moments to look across the map here. Great views. All right. Ahead and on in here. What the heck is going on with that? Why I'm getting the jerky going on. Is all that going on? I didn't start until I got the winch. We might not be using the winch long if that's going to be misbehaving. I probably won't be able to pull 3. Right. Oh, I thought you had put a comment in chat about Massey Ferguson and you had a question mark. I wasn't really sure what you were asking. What's going on? If this winch just isn't MR'd or MR capable or something. Oh, did not mean to do that. Hey Frank, hey Doughboy. Had a little oops. I hit Q, and that quit out of the console, quit the whole game. That was a big old oopsie there. Uh-oh. The boy says I'm going to get slammed. Let's buy this and see if it messes up again. Alright, well, let's see if we get those errors when we hook up to it. Oh, it's well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna reset points back to farm. That way we don't have to drive all the way back to the shop. Oh, this is the road we want to go down. Well, we just had a little bit of an issue. We bought the winch, and I guess the winch was throwing a bunch of Lua errors for some reason. Wondering if maybe the winch is somehow not compatible with MR. So we trying to troubleshoot that. I accidentally quit out of the game. No errors now, so that's cool. And while I'm here, I might as well go get the eggs. I'll pick up the eggs while we're in here. All right. And let's go back. And we'll try the forestry yet again. And let's see if this thing maybe starts throwing Lua errors after we connect to it. Maybe it was a complete fluke. Right. Go get these. Hey Kyle, how are you doing? Well, now the Now the winch seems to work just fine. Right? Let's get these three. Doing all this setup for a very important reason. Once we get all this stuff lined up, we're just going to fly through it. Be a heck of a lot faster than driving all over the area with forks. Actually, let's just winch this one. Right, let's go in here and turn this on. And we'll use our little remote control. Winch her on up. Hey, Rubber Burner. Heard you invited all of your viewers over to check out the map. Thank you for that. Right. That one lined up. Oh, that's close enough. All right. That's all we needed the winch for. You out of the way. Switch. Hey, Genetic J, how are you doing? All right. You think that's neat? You wait till I show you these forks. These are the forks I linked you to. These are the only forks that I log with. Alright. Let's see here. Should be good. And now we'll just cut down our logs, all nice to length. Yeah, it has a chain. You can hook up multiple logs. You can use the winch to actually reel the logs in. And it has a blade so you can push things around. And there's a rear hitch, so you could even hook the trailer up and leave the winch connected, which we'll probably demonstrate in a little bit. Yep, this is the log fork duo. We just got it in red. Be interested to see how many we can pick up. Alright, let's go cut some more. Kinetic J's on top of it tonight. Is that Winch console or is it just PC? I have to say, on Mountain Valley, I did my fair share of manual logging. I think I cleared 300 trees off of that map just to be able to grate some fields. Oh, okay. Be really cool if it was for console, but I guess the winch is a script. Alright, this should be the last set of cuts. Then we'll get to loading up our trailer. Alright. Got the tip off of this one. Alright. This set of forks has a little trick. Now with this being MR'd, I don't have a clue. Now the forks aren't MR, but the tractor is. I don't have a clue how many of these I'm going to be able to grab. Welcome to the land of cheater forks. That's right. This forks has straps. One log at a time for me. All I gotta do is keep this thing from tipping over. Thanks to MR, it's gonna be awful top heavy. Rotate. Unlock the straps. Come on, let go. And there we are. Well, pay attention to where I'm going. You know, yesterday it was like, yesterday it was 60 some degrees here. And right now it is probably pushing 20, if that. It's been a rather interesting turn of temperature. Trailer I need into to. I don't know what that question is. What trailer I need in to connect to 4,500 liter big bale trailer? I don't know what that is. I think I'd be pushing it if I try to grab 3, so we're just going to grab 2 again. Strap those bad boys. So I learned something interesting this week, specific to this map. I had mentioned last week, I think, that I had found a listing for this map on one of the mod sites. And of course, the map's not released, so that was obviously an interesting observation. And I found this week the map on another mod site. And lots of people over at FSUK had posted in the Mapper's Paradise thread about the map, about that. And it turns out that the map that was posted on the those mod sites is actually a variant of this map that was leaked before Mapper's Paradise got it and made their work with it. So apparently this map was started by another modder and was given to Mapper's Paradise to do the charity map with. But somehow someone else had gotten a hold of the map as it existed before Mapper's Paradise got a hold of it and released that. Now it wasn't the guy who originated the map, it was somebody else. So it's a rather interesting thing that the map that's been leaked is actually Skelton this map, except it doesn't have all the Mapper's Paradise enhancements and modifications. Perhaps. Looks like you all have it figured out. I won't try to keep up with chat for a little bit while I try to load up this trailer. Now let's see if we can get 3. We're going to be risking it. We'll try. Okay, it wasn't there. Cheater forks. I give guys some grief for using those bale forks that have the locking script. They could give me grief for using these log forks, I suppose. Alright, I think we're gonna have to sell these because I can't, these arms won't reach any further. Where are we at? There we go. Alright, let's go figure out this sawmill area. Righty. Let's see here, which side? That's the side. The tips. Yes, yes, yes. I know it's a sell point for wood. Right. Let's get out. And let's turn this on. Open that up. Go. And ta-da! Haha! GTX mods, I love this trailer. It is outstanding. Go. Now let's load up another load. That's pretty much what we're going to do today. It is logging. There isn't much else to do. There's very little grass actually on the map. If we manage to clear up this area, this could be this could produce a little bit of grass. Well, I dare say that logs are a bit bit more wackier than bales. Log handling is still a bit of a an interesting predicament. Now, auto-loading log forks, now that would be something interesting. About as close as you're going to get to auto-loading log forks, I think. See why we want the logs all lined up? Oh, look at that. We got a... We'd still be, you'd probably still be loading the first load if we had to drive all over the place to pick up these logs individually. All right. I was going to try to get 3, but oh well. Just do 2. Now you have to tell me, Doughboy, after working with those nasty in-game log forks with the little one top grab, that something with 2 top grabs and maybe even straps to help help hold things in place aren't, isn't it at all interesting? Guess I should have picked blue on the forks, but I didn't even think that I was using a blue tractor. Oh, I've got many, many hours on these forks. Like I said, I played Mountain Valley. That's the true homestead map. That's the one where you start with 0 fields, and there actually aren't any fields to find. Got to create every field that you want to use, and the whole map is covered in trees. So you got to clear your fields before you can even plow them. And I used these forks and everything for probably about 300 trees. Took me 10 game days in spring to do it all. Alright, so that's what? 2, 3, 4, 6 trees down. Not too bad. Let's get this one little... Get you over here. Firewood, that one is. Oh, Joe, it takes all types. We won't worry about it, though. For we know they were a logging elitist and frowned on me using cheater forks. Or they may have just had some problem with my horrible color scheme of a blue tractor with black fork arms and or black loader arms and a red forks. Never know. Strap them down before we lose the load. Well, I think we've pretty much made back all the money that we spent to buy the logging stuff. I will unload them. Oh, that is just awesome. That never gets old. See, Genetic J agrees. That's probably why they put the thumbs down. I have horrible color coordination. All right. So let's round 2. That off, and we'll pick up the winch. Gonna turn around to get the winch. Hey, Mark. So, Mark, I had a question for you. I was hoping you'd stop by. I tried to MR the AR pack, but they don't say MR on them. I'm not really sure what I did wrong. The directions on the MR zip file, in there it said to basically extract the zip and replace the files in the AR zip with those, which I did. And when I brought it up in the game, it still was didn't say MR. Hey, Silver Dragon, how you doing? Really do love me this tree saw. Makes fairly quick work of the trees. Now with MR, it's cutting them a little slower than normal. It told me to overwrite the files. It looked like they were all named the same as the originals. I didn't have much time to look into it. I was kind of late getting started. That was interesting. Seriously. A floating tree on every map I ever look at. Oh, that is annoying. We might just leave this guy here. Right. Clear out a couple more and then we will get back to our business. Ah! The little ones pop. And the best part of this tree saw is that the trees always fall directly in front. Hey, Delta Bravo. Came in at a wonderful time. Talk about popping trees. Well, I think it's a wonderful implement. Gotta be careful we don't go too far. Might fall off the map. Who else has used the tree cutter? One should not jump from a tree with the chainsaw running. It's very dangerous. Oh, one more? Right. That's all of them. Alright. Guess we'll start on this end. Go. And we'll go get some more logs. Delta Bravo and his little monkey bunch. You know what's better than a barrel of monkeys? Actually, let's just do this. Time for some more realistic-ish. Oh, well, I thought you were going to guess what was better than a barrel of monkeys. A box of gummy worms. That's what's better than a barrel of monkeys. Well, you've got gummy monkeys too. They're good. I think there was a scene where Austin Powers had was driving in a dirt bike. Hey, Movie Guy Gaming, it has been a long time. Oh, wrong one. And we got one more. Yep, that clears that whole area. How much snow did you get, Delta Bravo? Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do there. Well, it went from 60 degrees down to about, it's supposed to be in the teens tonight. 60 something yesterday. Guess that was too much. Wrong buttons. Oh, where'd I put the weight? Over there. Right. Hey, Austin, how you doing? All right. And we'll get to cutting our logs. You know what I need to do? Do it as soon as we get these logs cut. I noticed the money up there was ticking down really, really slow, and I didn't know why. But then I remembered the other day we realized that the rake is leased. So we're going to need to return that, and we'll buy up a real rake, and we won't have that problem. Yeah, it's a mix-up. I posted it in the support topic, and he's going to basically upload another version tomorrow to replace that one. But I'm sure you could put it in the I'm sure you could put it in the mod folder unzipped if you wanted to. I just zipped it up and put it in that way. I think it's an awesome map. So many cool ideas. I like the land auction place. You got to go in town to buy all your land. Right. Yeah, the only thing on the island with you is the BGA. Everything else has to be ferried over. A little long, so we'll just do this. Then the no tab being incorporated in the map, and the no reset. Or well, no, I wouldn't say no reset. I didn't try it, but I'm sure that the he's probably got that reset where it just rolls you over, or it just moves you a little bit and doesn't actually reset you back to a building. Now let's start with these this time. There is a placeable area at the farm. Not sure if you know about that. It's over by the greenhouses. Yeah, I used it earlier. I don't know if you were in when I had to unload, but if you line it up right, it slides right into the grinders. No, I used it. I'm not using that other. What is it? The Streamlabs version of OBS. The chat was. It would like disappear after. Like the messages would disappear after some period of time. So if chat was not very active, it would just be blank. Like the last message would disappear after a few minutes. And I couldn't figure out where there was a setting to change that, so... And it just seemed like it maybe put a little bit more load on the system than normal OBS does, so I just went back to that. I'm running a an i5 6600. I think it's the processor. I think it's the K version, the one you can overclock. But I'm just running standard clock. 16 gigs of I think it's DDR4. GTX 960 graphics card. Got an M2 SSD for my main system files, and then a standard hard drive for game files. Right, we'll get these loaded up. Some more loaded in there until it gets too high for these forks. I figured, Doughboy, you'd be on UMRV or something, setting it up for the next video. Well, that's about as sloppy a load as you're going to see, so I guess we'll just go sell that. And we'll just tip on in. Oh, look at that. This trailer never gets old. That is for darn sure. I don't know if GTX is still in the house though, but a miniature version like this that fits on the flatbed pickup truck, you know, that would be killer. Go. There he is. You know, a little flatbed version of that thing with lower forks. That pickup, the one that also takes the water trailer. Ooh, this is risky. I didn't mean to get 4. We might have a tractor on its side here in a minute. Oop, 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 oop. Well, to get interest, oh, I can't do it. There, we had to grab that one the hard way. There we go. Oh, that would be cool. I use that truck a lot over on Churn Farm because the capacity of the water tank was almost perfect for the number of animals that I wanted to keep during summer. I think the cows needed like 3,000 liters every 3 days, or just around 3,000 liters, and that's what that little tank held. I'm not going to try to do the logging first person. That's for just Mark to do. He's got that figured out. You want to see how bad we're going to do that? See how bad we are. Oh, given the fact that we can't see above the cab at all, that's pretty great. There, that's about all you're going to get. I should put a bumper sticker on this New Holland. I'd rather be driving my Fent. Oh. Well, I guess we better help the trailer find its way back down to the ground. I was just waiting for those logs to slide out the back. Well, you know, I couldn't see above the top of the fort, the log trailer. All right. Drop them down. And we'll see what these bring. This trailer really, the bigger forks really work better. They have a longer reach than the shorter forks. Short forks barely reach over. And there they go. Right on in the grinder. Every time. I love it. But yeah, I need big money because I need to buy a harvester. And we just repeat the process. Yeah, I thought I might lease it. Only got 4 fields. There's a little tree that pops. I'm actually torn between the using this one just cause I think even these I think this little one might well, this one's probably not too little. Now I'm thinking with this one and the hills, this thing might not even have the umph to get up the hills. And then I thought about using that one simply because it's 55,000 and I haven't used this harvester at all. I was saying at the start of the stream that I thought those new Massies that came out to this week would be great for this map. Little baby Massies. Gave Rainbow Dave a little bit of grief. Saw he was streaming and using them, so I was like, oh, you're using a baby tractor. Go. Oh. Oh, that one was a little short, a little tall. There we go. I think I'll just go ahead and cut the rest down just to finish up the job here. Maybe the guy that released those little tractors will kind of have a whole fleet of little implements. I saw the next day after the tractors came out, I think like a little plow or a little cultivator came out from the same guy. All right. I don't know if the 1090 will get through the road. Oh, we did something to those. There we go. Hey, Fabio. How you doing? Right. I don't know about that. Because the next stream, I'll probably be doing this again. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer. The next stream will probably be clearing away all these logs that I've cut. Because I doubt we're going to have anything to harvest until, at the absolute earliest, tomorrow. Game day tomorrow. We're going to need to figure out something to free up some time, to occupy some time. All right. Let's check something out here. Oh. Put this tree in the way. We're going to sell these logs, this saw back, and we're going to sell off our eggs. And then we'll probably call it a stream, because we are quickly approaching that 2-hour mark. I like to leave things around 2 hours. So again, when this map comes out, hopefully it'll be this week. I know that they had to re-upload it because they were being a little coy, and I know they stuck a couple. They stuck some names and some logos of some YouTube folks on some things, and Giants found those, and they wanted them to take them out. One of them is actually up here. I know about this one. Yeah. Fallen tree. When the map comes out for real, you probably won't have Daggerwind written right there. It came back that that they had to remove the names from textures. I think that's been done, and they've re-uploaded it now. Hopefully it'll get approved and get out this week. But I encourage everybody to download it when it does come out, and also to rate the map for a fair rating. I know I'm going to give it a 5. Encourage everybody to rate it what they feel is fair. Basically, because each download with a high rating will basically net the cancer research charity a little bit more money that way. Let's just drive through this guy's field real quick. Just take a look. Just take a look across the map there. We're basically at one of the highest spots of the map, so we've got the town here. Yeah, pig farm is back there. The sheep farm is back there. It's a BGA. Harbor's down there by the lighthouse. Your farm is right there in the middle. Look at all those views. It's a wonderful looking map overall. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I encourage you to check out the folks in my description. Doughboy, he is in the description below. I encourage you to go check him out. He is currently trying to get himself up to 500 subs by February 14th. Lover's Day, if you will. And if we can get him to 500 subs by Lover's Day, he's going to set up himself a little contest and a little bit of a giveaway. Encourage you to go check him out. He's doing a really cool series over on UMRV. I apparently was the focus of the last video, which Mark, by the way, was all about bale handling. I put a comment in there. I didn't know if that was a coincidence or a complete conspiracy towards me and bale handling. Ooh. And then next stream we will probably come in here and clear these trees out and see what kind of trouble we can get into. We've got fields 16, 20, 1, and 3. And 16, 20, and 1 are in the final growing stage. 3 is one step behind. And we got wheat, barley, and canola in those 3 fields that are in the last growing stage. So I'll be a little curious to see if we get to harvest those in late summer, or if we have to wait until early spring or early autumn to harvest those. So, till next time, guys, happy farming.